we move forward as the largest army that the Britons have had in years marches together. It totals over 8,000 soldiers in all. The banners of Escavalon under King Nanteleod, who's petitioned for the position of High King. His units make up the greatest part of the army. Next, a series of banners from those in Logris, from those who have already sworn some form of alliance or another to King Nanteleod, and the Summerland army that marches with the banners of Cadwy and the banners of the White Dragon, the Winter Prince. I'm going to start this whole thing by asking each of you all what your most important positioning concern is. I'm going, before anyone talks, I'm going to go in order. So just let me get through this. And as we look at this, I'm getting some clicks through on somebody's stuff. I'm not sure if that is there. You want to set the Discord up so that it's set to CRISPR on or whatever. That should prevent click-through noises. Okay, so just going to start some music here. It'll help you get in the groove. We're going to quickly kind of check with people. So as we look at options here, there is those that are preparing for the right of the first charge. To be a part of this, you have to be under the unit of one of the knights who holds enough prestige to be given the right to participate in the first charge. This is not necessarily like lining up for it at this point. It's merely riding in this capacity. It's moving towards your destination. Anyone so out of the group we have here, looking at those who've been assigned military units big enough to the honor, I guess, first charge, we have Gwydir and we have Collis. Now, neither of you have to take the position of first charge. Participating in it does grant you an extra 100 glory. So we'll start with Gwydir first and ask, are you going to ride in the position? This, of course, puts you by default in heavily engaged.
Yeah, I'm going to do it, but I just want to roll reckless just to prove the point. There we go. Yes, of course. Of course.
Okay, and then we'll go to Collis next. Wergar, would you be part of this first charge?
Let me roll reckless versus prudent. Huh.
Oh, God. I think that answers the question.
That's probably sensible.
Yeah. I think reckless alone kind of seems like a great way to die. I don't want to take the agency away from you. Since you propose the role, I won't take it away from you. But that would a fumble is considerably more extreme than a failure.
I think it fits in with Sir Collis that he's more of a commander type. Even though he's a good fighter, I think he'd definitely be like, first charge? No, thank you. More of the young knights errants can go die for all I care. Mm-hmm. I'll stay where I can command.
Okay. Roll me a d6. Okay. I want you to do you know what directed traits are? Do you have any yet?
Yes.
Yeah. You're going to add a directed trait called Prudent in Battle, and it's a +2. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be prudent in every aspect of battle, but in times where we're rolling for it, you'll apply the +2 to your Prudent and a -2 to your Reckless on the battlefield. This happened because of the fumble, and it makes sense with how you've been role-playing it. Okay. So we have... let's check with Collison. If you're not in the first charge, where within the ranks is your unit planning to participate? So Nanteleod by default, as the general of the whole army, will be in the back ranks. In what's it called? They're not in the reserves; they're in disengaged. So they'll be in disengaged. The other allies aren't afforded the luxury of being in disengaged because they're here as allies and as lesser lords. So they're acting in positions of engaged. So the Salisbury Knights, the Summerlin Knights will kind of be engaged by default. Their armies will be. But as you are both a Logris man, Vergar, and Bert, I don't know what you're doing. If you can just mute, if I don't know why, but I'm getting your click throughs. So, Collis, would you like to be engaged or disengaged?
I think Sir Carlos will probably just stay engaged.
Engaged. Okay. Now we move to those that only lead simple convoys of men. We'll go to Yampa first because Yampa has, out of the three, he has the most men. He is a banneret after all.
I think it only makes sense for him to stay engaged, not go into the first charge.
Okay, engaged for you and your units. We'll move to Drax next. So for Rain.
I'm going to do a check because he's been pretty much following Gwydir in for the whole last campaign. So I want to see
What do you
if it's
test?
faded or not.
Come die with me. It'll be fucking cool.
What do you want to test? Oh, okay. Yeah, answered it. Never mind.
Yeah, I'll be engaged as well.
Engaged, not heavily? Yep, okay. Right.
Yeah. Yep. Prudently. Yep.
Okay. And I did
Check
forget.
cowardly.
So what I got to do real quick for Evray is I just got to set that to access for Emily. In a second, you'll have access.
Am I going to have to fight with the French and no one else?
Just for the
I
opening
doubt it.
charge,
You might be fighting you might be fighting without allies here. We'll find out. I'm guessing
What?
you're gonna have your cousin, but we'll see. We're gonna go to Bert next and figure out where Bert will be placed.
Basically the entirety of the last campaign, Cormac has been proving himself as a battlefield commander. Not just Nanteleod's guard, but leading his guards and his own units. I mean, if Gwydir says, hey, let's go, obviously Cormac's got his back, but otherwise, he is kind of looking to make a name for himself separate from his cousin.
Okay, so where do you want to... That doesn't answer my question. Are you joining the first charge? Are you going into engaged? Are you going into disengaged? Or are you going into the... Well, there's no... You can't start in reserves. It just makes no sense.
No, it's definite. He's definitely going in with the first charge, then.
Okay. You can do so independently of Gwydir. You're stating that you're going to do so, but not under Gwydir's army, correct?
Yes.
I'm just showing all the characters because Emily has not participated in this game yet. I just got to find where we hid Wergar's from last game. One sec. I'll steal it over here. All right. And then I don't have every linked up, but this is
okay. I did the artwork, so after all of those, maybe don't show it.
No, that's good. Okay, so Evray, by default, Summerland is in engaged. Do you want to go in engaged, or are you moving somewhere else?
So the options are engaged, heavily engaged, or disengaged, right?
Yeah, you could join the ranks of the those that are heavily engaged for the first charge for extra glory. It's you crashing in a charge type format with your lances into the enemy, or engaged would be fighting just behind the front lines.
Evray, I don't even need a roll. Evray is famously prudent, so he would not be joining. Also, he getting up there in age, so I don't think he's joining the first charge.
Okay, he's not 36, right?
He's 39.
Okay. Well, I hope you made some aging rolls because age.
I don't know how to do aging rolls. They told me it started at 40 because it was
No.
me and Cyberbro, so it may or may not have been the blind leading the blind.
No, it's okay. It's a secondary character. We can assume
Okay.
that. Yeah. But no, 36 is the year of aging.
Okay.
All right.
I'll tell Cyberbro.
Okay. So that was kind of some preamble, more preamble than I wanted to, but it was necessary. It's going to save a lot of grief in the long run. This unit, those who've been traveling from both Summerland and Escavalon, you've had the longest march, marching from Escavalon through Glevum, through Clarence, into Marlborough, south into Salisbury, past Sarum, towards Duplain, and then the army gets the call to march south all of a sudden, change in orders. Seems that the original target had changed. You make your way down following the river, and we're going to zoom in first. As much as this isn't the Gwydir show, Gwydir is heavily engaged, so it makes sense for him to have the first sight here. Give me an awareness roll real quick. Okay.
Nice.
As you move and you see banners ahead through this fairly thick, it's a mixture of forest and kind of like marshlands. So you're riding through, and you can see that the land itself is starting to get rather wet. You can feel kind of the stickiness underneath the animal's feet. It's making it slightly harder to ride. Not quite swamplands, but close. As you look out into the water, because this is very much an inlet, you see a sea of longships coming in, and an army already standing. Give me a heraldry roll.
It's my favorite.
Those are not your heraldry. That's, you know that for sure.
That's
You do see, of course, most prominent, the gold dragon on the red field. And as this battle starts to get underway, as the first charge gathers, they receive orders to get to the water, to send them back against the water, send them into the water until they're drowning. As more and more ships connect, the first charge is underway. But before we dive in there, we zoom into a flashback for Gwydir. I'm going to check in with Trent to see if there's anything sort of on the way, either the week leading into coming here or the muster itself. Is there anything as potentially a parting scene if things go poorly enough? Is there anything you want to focus on here?
Look, as much as there's a temptation for something dramatic or emotional, I don't think he's like that. I think he's just enjoying being on campaign in the field. He's probably just trying to find the most jovial group of people in any given camp. Like maybe it's just like a montage of him, hanging out with people and like slapping people on the back and joking and just being like kind of a dick at camp and stuff. And maybe as he's riding through the forest, watching some birds fly overhead, and all this drama with the politics and with the his family stuff, his fiance and his like actual partner and the goddamn church and the finger and all this sort of stuff. I think he's just enjoying not having to worry about that, and he's just like, they're going to put a bunch of bad guys in front of me. I get to fight them for my king. This is living as far as he's concerned, and I think it's just that.
Roll 2d100 real quick.
46, 79.
All right. I think as much as Gwydir tries to suppress any feelings, when he's sleeping at night, he really struggles with memories of his maddened state with his squire. And you find yourself, until you wake up the next morning and forget all about it, sort of rather remorseful and almost like penitent towards your behavior. Yeah. it's like really weighing on you, and then it's like out of sight, out of mind, because I think that's how Gwydir tends to work. But we see that moment, and maybe it's even like a nightmare at one point where you like strangle her to death, you know, and she's like sitting there as a corpse, and then you wake up in a sweat. Yeah,
Wake up sweating, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Particularly considering, you know, he's fighting against the Saxons. Her father might be on the other side of the battlefield, you know.
Indeed. Okay. First round, as always, goes to just the first charge. So we begin.
Battle?
Battle, yes. We will start with a general's roll, and I'm going to cycle this around. So, Yampa, if you'd like, we'll get you to roll a d20 plus 2. Okay. Partial success. Heavily engaged.
As a success, right? We got 14 over 2. So
Yeah, it's called a partial success.
Oh, okay. I thought that
The
was
language in Pendragon is if both succeed. I get what you're saying. Yes, but he had a partial success, so it's not. Same thing applies.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. My bad. Sorry.
So, you're gonna make a battle roll.
I am 10, right down the middle.
Okay. Roll 2d100.
35, 52.
As you're leading the charge, you're amongst many. You're one of the leads of this battle, sort of charging forward. Other young knights trying to prove themselves are along with you, ready to die or fight, trying to be victorious here. You see that as you move through the marshes, all of a sudden, a number of them just slightly faster than you. Just slightly. Some of these really eager people. It's weird to see anyone faster than you, but they probably have a better horse than you. All of a sudden, right in the center, it's like their horses are collapsing from the marsh. It's like it goes from like a foot of water maybe to like 3 feet of water real quick in that area, and it's causing people to have to move to either side. So we start this with a horsemanship roll.
Room to fumble? No fumble.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so you managed to move out of the way of that. You're going to have the opportunity to be sort of the one taking up the mantle of truly the first one in here.
Hell yeah.
So what I need you to do is make a weapon strike roll of some sort, whatever weapon you have to use spear at this point, and you have to hit
I can use sword, right? I just don't get.
Not in first charge. You have to use spear in first charge. Yep. First charge is
cool.
They wouldn't have assigned you to the first charge with a sword.
Yeah, that's fair. Am I getting plus 5, plus 10 for first charge? Yeah, for height and charging bonus.
No. You will get. You are not attacking anyone. This is just a general roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
General rolls. Just rolling flat.
Yeah. You need to beat a 10. There you go.
Just there.
All right. So your first one in is you crash into the enemy, and a number of units follow behind you. You'll get 115 glory, but of course, men surround you. You take 2 damage past your armor, and then you need to test for horsemanship.
Okay.
It's because of the charge. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. You've crashed in. The front lines have effectively met, and the battle is now underway. As we move
for the High King.
We moved to round 2 at this point, and we're gonna start with Trent right away because you're in the front lines again. You're the only one heavily engaged, so you're gonna go ahead and immediately just roll another battle roll.
Okay, that's a pass.
Okay, and this round, Wergar, if you could roll a d20 plus 2.
15.
Ooh, very close.
Take
All
that,
right.
Saxons.
As you guys look at this army now, this is like the biggest, I think probably the biggest battle Gwydir has ever been in. At least any of you as knights, this is far larger than anything you were in during Anarchy. Is evident, clearly evident. As we move to round 2, we're gonna get. Did you make the battle roll already? You did.
Yeah, or 1. It's a 1.
One.
Which a pass, obviously.
Okay, pass.
Holding off on passions until there's a good reason to.
Okay. All right. You have a dual opportunity, so we're gonna give this person a plus 1d6 exploding for their skill set. So we're gonna roll, and then the Great Spear is actually a 21.
Okay. So I get the height bonus, but he doesn't get the height penalty. That's right? With the Great Spear?
I mean, that's not how we ran it for a long time, but I think it was you who stated that was the case.
Think so, but whatever you want to do is fine.
I like the idea of it just being negated entirely as a spear.
Sure.
It's kind of how we've
We'll go with the
run.
drama.
It's how we've run the whole
fine.
thing. So,
Then I will kill him anyway.
indeed.
Maybe. Be good if... I do love a good crit tie.
Nope, you got him good. All right, give me your damage.
I'll just roll it all at once. What am I doing? 6 and 4. 10. 39.
All right, he is down. The great spearman you
Ka-cha!
fought from Sussex.
Take that, Sussex man.
All right, you're gonna get 25 glory
25. Plus...
as you cut down your
What,
enemy.
what are we calling this battle, by the way?
Battle of Netley Marsh.
Netley Marsh. All right. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, Gwydir is he's just stoked at the moment. You know, like battle has always got a little bit of a risk, and you know, there's a lot of energy involved and stuff. But I think that he always just, you know, he deals with his nerves by being active, and he's just thriving.
And sorry for interrupting,
Nope.
Bob. The first charge netted Gwydir 150.
115.
15. Got it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
My bad. I misheard.
You're all good. Okay. With that, we cut to... Let's see here. We cut to Everett for round 2.
Hi.
Yeah,
Okay.
You need to give me my collateral, by the way, for the second round.
true. 2 more damage.
Roger up.
Okay, we cut away to Everett, the knight from Summerland, or at least knight in Summerland. And maybe for this moment, we can zoom in on Everett, or we can take an opportunity to see Beatrice before we cut back into the battle. Whatever makes more sense to you here.
I'm not sure that, because Beatrice, I don't know how aware she generally is of the battle.
She's not in the battle.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So if it makes more sense to just focus in on Everett, then we just focus in on Everett. I'm cool
Okay,
with
roll 2d100 for me.
it. Okay. 90 and a 12.
As we pick up in the flashback leading into this, we see that Everett's around a campfire at night with a number of Summerland young knights. And these knights are, if not fearful, rather apprehensive. They've never fought Saxons before. They've only heard of the demon invaders and the terrible things that they bring. You know, as Everett, that that's not the kind of morale you want to be around you while you're trying to survive in a battle. And you have an opportunity, should you take it, to deal with that, to address it.
I think so. At least generally with Everett, he's a wallflower at best, and he's very aware of that fact. I think he will do his best to convince them of the cause, but he's very much a person of like, if you don't believe in it, then don't follow it. So if you don't believe in being here, if you don't believe in the cause, then why did you even show up?
I think he would get immediate, like, I think he fires them up maybe, but in like a backward way. Like they're all like, What do you know, knight? Our lives aren't our own. Our lives are sworn. What do you mean not be here? This isn't my choice. Like, one of the mercenary knights is like, I'm here so that I can get bread and survive each week. And, you know, one of the Knights of Summerlin's like, I owe my life to a king. If I don't have a choice, this isn't a choice. I'm here because of loyalty. It doesn't mean I have to like it. And there's like that kind of thing. So like when Everay's like tries to like be like, yeah, you could leave if you want, they're all like, well, screw you. No, that's not an option. All in their own different ways, but it seems to Everay becomes a bad guy, but it seems to distract them from their morale, their negative morale. So
Listen, any way to be of service. I have an orate of 3. We didn't even need to roll it. It wouldn't have worked.
Yeah. You know what? I want to see a fumble, so go ahead and give me a roll real quick.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
My first rolls of orate. Yes! You put it in the universe and it happened. This is why I tell you every time to stop saying it.
Yeah.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby?
Okay, that's what he could do. I pushed it in the opposite direction.
All right, now
It wasn't me.
we're gonna get you to make a battle roll. Everay.
7.
As we move to engaged. As you are getting ready to hold your position and you know move in support of the initial charge, you start to prepare yourself and you see that a Saxon warrior with a great spear is approaching you. These great spears they're kind of anti-cavalry. They're very good against cavalry, negating your bonus that you normally get.
Okay.
So since you haven't committed to the battle in full, if you wish to charge with a spear, you could make a charge, which would give you a +5 charge bonus. Otherwise, you can just make a normal attack against this opponent.
I'm going to make a normal attack because he is not confident in his abilities with a spear.
Okay.
Sword, no. Spear, no.
All right. When you're ready, you're contesting this guy. This looks like the sort of thing where this isn't just an ordinary exchange. The way this is opened up, this man means to kill you or be killed. There's no middle ground.
Yep. 9. I'm gonna be here for so long, Bob. This happened the last time I played Everay. Like literally every time I play him, it's like let's roll like trash for an entire session.
I just crit.
Yeah, you did just crit. I saw that. Let's go.
You might not have to worry about being here all night.
You know, I might be able to go to bed. How far past my armor?
13 gets past your armor.
Okay, I need to do math. Give me a second.
And
That's
then
not so bad.
You need to tell me what your size is as well.
Okay. I'm not good at math. Give me a second. I need to do my hit points.
You'll be standing still, but if you tell me your size, you might be triggering. Actually, you might just automatically fall off your horse. So what's your size?
14.
Yep. Off the horse, you go into the mud.
Let's go. All right.
We watch as Everay lands in the mud. Another 2 health as you topple over.
Another 2? Okay. Oh, we're not looking good.
Did you have a squire before this battle? You would not be going into battle without one.
Yeah, I assume I had a squire of some kind. My old squire was Bowie, who's now a full-fledged knight.
Well, no, in Summerland you didn't, or in Barrow Valley you didn't.
I haven't had one since Bowie.
Yeah, you would be assigned one right now.
I would have it, yeah.
So we're just gonna roll this real quick.
Necton. Adorable.
We won't assume because it's Summerland. Hold on. Nope, it's Gwilfana.
Gwilfana? Wow, that's a mouthful. All right.
Gwilfana, and she's 17 years old. So I need you to make a d20 roll versus 17. She's going to try to get you your weapon.
16.
There you go. Yep. Your weapon is in your hand. You are prone at this point. And you see the spearman kind of standing over you. So this nets you at a, was it -5 or -10, Trent, for prone?
It's -5 reflective. So
yeah,
she gets
-5 plus 5. So You could fight at the -5, or you could fight defensively, which would give you a +5. Like it won't negate it. It'd actually give you a +10 with so +5, right? If you wanted to. Fighting defensively would just allow you to get back up on your feet and kind of reset things.
Yeah, I will get back on my feet. That would be lovely.
Okay, so
I'll fight defensively.
So you get to add an actual +5 to this.
An actual +5
Yeah.
to what? Sword?
Your weapons, yeah, we'll assume your sword. That's what you're fighting with.
+5. Okay.
But you won't do damage if you hit.
Correct.
That's okay. God, Everett, Jesus.
Right?
7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9.
Does fight defensively have a reflexive or no?
No. So
So
you'll be
would-
a +5.
You'd still get a +5? Okay. I'm sorry for what
It's
might happen.
okay. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, 2 damage.
Okay.
Yep.
Somehow still conscious. Let's
Yep.
I don't want
Embrace
to be a
your
hater,
shit.
but there'll probably be an extra D6 on that for a two-handed weapon, right?
Nope. This is
Okay.
what you're working with. Yep.
Cool. Sorry.
All right. So at this point, it's back to a position of contest. You're both standing. Your foe no longer has a bonus of any type. Is there anything you want to do? Things are looking bad. This is not how you wanted to start this battle.
No.
Okay.
I don't. So I'm gonna be completely. I don't know what my options are because I don't play
You can-
combat
You
enough.
could impassion if you wanted
Okay.
to.
This is a Saxon, right?
Yep.
I've never gotten to use this on a single one of my characters, but I have hate Saxons for all of them.
Now's a good time.
Yeah, this feels appropriate. Bob, heart of the cards.
Something.
Thank you.
Hey.
Okay.
I was like, if that fumbles, I'm done.
Yeah.
So, is it battle or sword first?
Just sword. This is the same round, battle round.
And that's +5. Okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
You crit, so give me your damage and then roll 4d6 on top of that. So roll damage and then roll 4d6. Ooh, that was good. 34. He drops. Well done. Okay. And do you want to describe how you finish off this Saxon who almost took you out?
Because he has a great spear, and I'm assuming that's fairly heavy.
The Great Spear is just longer. It's like a pole arm.
Okay.
Yeah, it is slightly more heavy, but it's not like a heavy lance or something like that.
Yeah, I'd say whenever he draws back, I want Everett to be quick enough to stab up through his throat.
Okay, understood. So maybe he comes in because he came in the round before and got you, and it takes a second for him to pull the weapon back out of your shoulder that he just stuck it in, and as he's doing that, as he goes to reset, you just kind of go in for the kill, and in one strike you kill him. So, all right, that was a pretty big one for you. 34 glory for Everett, and we see no collateral damage for Everett. That's good. You don't want to take any extra damage.
I don't think that I'd be conscious.
All right,
Okay.
we move in round 2 next to Bert. I'll take a battle roll, sir.
All right, let's get ready for some battle. I have indeed gotten it to where, I'm famous for it. So, let's see what
roll
that gets me there.
2d100, sir.
77 and 69. Quite nice.
Okay. You see, what would this be? Okay. Yeah, I know. This is what it's going to be. You see that one of the knights who was riding in the front, he had with him a lance that was like a spear that was encrusted with the cross. It was there was a cross at the hilt of the spear, or at the place where the spearhead meets the actual pole. So
Okay.
it's ornate, but I think you have an opportunity if you want to sort of take up this thing and fight with it if you want.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and take it up and fight with it.
All
Is
right.
there any way to take it up while, like, on the move?
Are
Like
you on
leaning
horse?
over to pick it up on horse?
Yes. We'll say that, like, effectively it's stuck in a dead man at this point. Or it's stuck in the ground, we'll say. So you can lean
Okay.
over. This is going to be a horsemanship test to do so.
Okay. Okay, Bob. Okay. That would be a success.
Okay. Spiritual roll.
Fantastic. Slowly but surely.
Ah. Bert. You know what? All that matters for this is I mean, you weren't. Yeah. This is kind of a meaningless roll. So what we're gonna say is simply, you pick it up because it's ornate and seems well made, not because of the spiritual. It does nothing for your spiritual significance. Like, it doesn't pull you into some sort of. Yeah, I was gonna give you a bonus if you succeeded. That doesn't exist. But the fumble's gonna be so minor, we're not gonna count it. So just 22 glory.
Okay.
All right. We move to Drax next. Drax, go ahead and give me a battle roll.
Oh, this should be fun. The Castellan with a slightly above average battle roll. Yeah, made it.
That's all you needed.
Take it.
2d100, sir.
7 and 51.
Okay. You see a fellow knight. He goes to turn and like wave you all forward, and you see just at that point, you see a Saxon sort of take the opportunity to like come up and like just sucker him. Like, puts it right through his neck while he's got his back turned. He was trying to rally men around him for another charge in, effectively, and he just got dishonorably discharged from life as he collapses. You have an opportunity to reconcile that if you care.
What kind of skill set would that be? Because I've never had to really do that. So, like, what kind of check would it be?
You could test just if you wanted to test anything. Was it just what that was just done? That was probably be the most. Like an arbitrary fighter might suggest that ends justify the means there.
Well, yeah, I'm almost 50-50 on that, so I'll go ahead and try just to see if that pans out. No.
Okay.
Just part of the chaos of the battlefield.
Test arbitrary.
Yeah.
Ooh. Roll a d4.
3.
Add a directed trait.
Okay.
There's no justice in battle.
Alrighty. And that did a 3.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright, so we'll just keep adding mental traumas to these characters as we continue on to Wergar. Wergar. Actually, before I go, that is 12 glory for you, Rain.
Cool.
And I guess I never gave you damage. Did I give you collateral? I didn't, did I? Okay, Bert's, nothing. Rain's, nothing. Okay. Now we move to Wergar. Wergar, I'm going to get you to give me a battle roll, sir. 8. Okay. You see a Saxon with a battle axe. He seems to be approaching you rather specifically. This looks like the kind of exchange where it's a kill or be kill type of situation. Battle axe means he still has armor and a shield for this exchange. When you're ready, you can roll your weapon against him. Higher than him. Give me your damage, sir. Okay, and you're on horse right now, correct? Oh, you might be muted.
Probably just not talking that loud.
Okay. No, you came in now. 14 damage. Yeah, your 14 damage rings through, so you do see you've cut him, but it's far from over as the exchange goes. Remember, you do get a +5 to your roll. Forgot to give you that last time. Wait, would the +5 have made you crit? It would have, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so go ahead and
Yeah.
roll crit damage as well.
46.
Yeah, 4d6. Ooh, he's hurting pretty bad. So it was 30.
Yes.
Size is 18 though, so he's just got to make a dex roll. Oh, he's on his ass. Your strike sends him down to the ground. You do have the ability, this will give you a +5 and him a -5. He's not going to try and stand up in defense. He's just going to try and get up and fight you. He's clearly like in a berserk type state.
Okay.
He's not a berserker. I'm just saying that he's acting like one. So when you're ready, you can make another exchange. Dual exchanges again. You can just give me your normal damage. It's good. These guys don't have the same armor that other people do. So he is not in full chain. He looks like he's definitely hurt at this point, but he is still standing. So we move to another exchange. He is back on his feet now.
Okay.
We'll see if he stays there 1 sec. You did get over his... Yeah, he's back. He's up. He looks at you. He staggers it or actually he doesn't stagger at all. Just stands tall and proud as he takes your hit.
All right.
Now you need to Aragorn him and take his head for doing that. So that might do it. Okay, give me your damage and crit.
27.
Yep. Would you like to dramatically take his head off with your sword?
No. I will just. I'm assuming Sir Collis is getting kind of pissed off now that he's just not dying. So he just, with a downward stroke, tries to hit him as hard as he can and just ends up splitting his head in half.
Okay. Yeah, it just lodges in his head for a second. Struggle, and you pull it free. And he just collapses. You get, let's see, 32 glory, and you absorb all collateral damage. So you're in a good spot. We move to Yampa for round 2 now. So, Rune, my friend, roll me battle. Okay. Success is a success. You are facing this beer trick. If you'd rather switch to the guy with less of a battle axe, you may try to do so with another battle test. Otherwise, you're stuck against him.
I mean,
There you go. That's what you needed. You needed a 13, so that's good. You are fighting Paida, who is a battle axe 15 rather than battle axe 20. So I'd say that's a move in the right direction. You get to decide if you're fighting prudently for 1 round, valorously for 2 rounds, or recklessly for 3.
I'll do very valorously.
All right, sir. You get 2 rounds against this guy when you're ready. He also is not on a horse.
And this is not a charge, so I can use my sword, right?
Yeah, you can use your sword. You get a +5 from the mounted bonus. That's good. And he failed too on top of it. This might be short-lived. Give me your damage and crit. 16.
Oops.
10.
26.
Okay, so
That's a sad damage.
still really good against these guys. Oh, he stays up though. He is hurt. He staggers, but he doesn't fall over. And you go into another exchange with him. This is your last exchange, one way or the other. Excellent. All right, that will finish him off. So he drops at that point because he didn't get his shield the first time or the second time. All right, for that you get 22 glory, and your collateral. Ooh, you did take some collateral. You took 4 damage over 3 hits. So 2, like just some slight arrow or spear pokes through the armor, just enough to dig, but not quite to punish you permanently.
Got 4 damage over 2 hits, right?
3.
3 hits.
Yeah. So pretty much nicks at that point. All right. With that, we move to round 3, and we get Drax to roll a d20 plus 2 for Nanteleod.
Alrighty. A 6.
Okay. Ooh, slight shift in the other direction. As the army of ships kind of set, the beauty about these longboats, or the terror of these longboats for you guys, is that they can land almost anywhere. And the men start to jump out, and all of a sudden the numbers start to become more evidently even, as more and more of the army is present. And plenty more sailing in still. With this, we move to round 3. I'm just gonna see. So we go to Wergar. We'll have your little moment here, your flashback scene. Do you have anything in mind for anything you want to look at here?
I don't think so.
Okay. Roll 2d100. See what comes up while you're on the journey then.
Before 18.
All right. What are Colos's greatest sort of immediate desires? Like where are his ambitions right now? If he were to like snap his fingers and have something happen, or is that something you don't want to expose? You don't have to.
I guess his immediate thing is probably trying to get his matrilineal marriage to Lady Helly reversed, so now it's the other way around. That's the only thing I can think of.
You know what we're gonna have you run into? Our good old pal Sir Kalen's. At this point. There's a moment where Kalen's is riding beside you for a bit and says, Duke, of course. Now, Duke Kalen's as he is. Says, you know, we're likely to have a King of Logris again soon.
Aye, that it seems.
Did you hear the rumors? This is like while you're riding through Salisbury. He's like, did you hear the rumors that the boy Earl here has been naming others barons?
It's been what? He doesn't even have a throne yet, nor a crown.
Indeed. You know, I think a lot of things happened in Anarchy that might be easy enough for a king to change once a king is installed. And I think Bob's playing this more crafty. I don't think Kalen's is crafty, at least not in this sense. I don't think he's meaning to give you any direction. But you're realizing that as he's just sort of mentioning this, it's like a king could change your position if it was favorable. And he's just like, strange times is what he says, and then he kind of rides forward. All right. Now, we move back to the battlefield. We're going to go ahead and start this round. And we're going to do so in the order of where everyone's positioned. So before we begin this round, Everett, you're pretty hurt, yes? How much?
Oh, very hurt.
Okay. You have the option to return to the reserved and seek.
I would love to.
Okay.
So much.
You have to make a battle roll to do so.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can move back 1 rank. But if you want to move back in all ranks, you have to navigate the battle successfully. Otherwise, you might encounter something on your retreat. Okay. Yeah, you're good. So you return back, and you can now receive Squire tests. So roll a d20 under 17. How many wounds do you have?
Oh, come on. Sorry.
How many wounds do you have?
I don't know how to do wounds. I don't.
How many times were you hit?
I was hit once.
Just once for all that damage, and then you fell off your horse, so
Yeah.
2, right?
So twice, yeah, because it was
Okay.
the hit and then the hit on the ground when I fell.
Okay. Roll another d20. This will be under a 16. Okay, and then roll a d3.
Oh god, I have to do the command for that. Give me a second.
If you'd like me to do it, I can.
I got it. I got 1.
1. Okay.
Do I get 1 hit point?
You get 1 hit point. Yeah.
Congratulations.
And I stay longer
You
and
can stay
hopefully
longer.
do better.
Yeah, we can stay longer. Absolutely.
Because I can't even take a hit. Okay.
Yeah.
Just leave. Just go.
I
home.
spent
Fuck
half
this.
the battle just back in the reserve getting
Just
pissed.
eating cake.
All right.
Goddamn French chopped croissants in the back lines.
Okay.
Be back, everybody.
Stab, okay?
You're
really
like, you
bad.
know what? I just did that real quick. Now I'm gonna peace out. I think I fought enough of this battle.
Some of
I
them
think
technically thought I hit one thing and I killed one guy and then I'm done.
Okay, I'm gonna keep us rolling.
If you beat one guy, then you've done your job. You know, like
Trent, battle roll, sir.
yes, battle. That is a 12.
12. Okay. 2d100.
All the weird shit, all the time. 13 and 68. I guess that's what I get for throwing myself into the thick of it.
1 sec.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like the tone of your voice, Bob.
Give me a spiritual test.
Very well. Pass. Check it.
Yes.
Yes. Fuck you. All right. I don't even know what you're about to say. I hate it.
You see an eagle land on a tree nearby, and you hear it. Its cry. You see it swoop down into the water and grab a fish and leave. And you know that I think it's Lou. I want to say it's Lou. Is linked to this concept of bird of prey, specifically an eagle. You take this as a sign that you are meant to be triumphant here, that you are meant to drive those who come from the water away. You will get a free +5 on your next round of combat. And
Hell yeah.
you take collateral. You take 21, so what's that? 5 over
5.
2 hits. As we see Gwydir like exchanging with these knights, like, and then as you manage to fell one of them, you turn to the side and you see this 25. Or no, you passed your spiritual 30 glory overall for Gwydir. Here. Okay, we cut next to those in the engaged. So we go to Bert. We're just going to do it in this order. Bert, give me a battle roll, sir. We're
All
doing
right,
these
then.
in duets. Bert and Drax. Battle rolls.
All right.
Bit of a battle roll. That's a success.
Nice.
Hey.
That's a crit for him.
All right, so we'll start with Bert. 14 out of 16. Give me 2d100.
All right, then. 89 and a 37.
89 to 37. Do you have any vows active right now?
I've been trying to catch up to Finnegan so that I can give him an oath to that I will support him for all my days, but no. The only vow I have is my marriage vows and my
We can
oath
say
to
that
Nanteleod.
happened, Bert. Again, we're going through flashbacks, and you haven't had yours yet.
Okay.
So if you say, maybe we'll do your flashback now, because this is the oracle opportunity. So
Okay.
maybe we'll just do it that way. As weird as that is, we cut to you, and we see you riding, and there's a moment in Glevum as you don't find the time with him that you want in Glevum. Everyone's here to see this Winter Prince and the King, and there's a lot going on. But you do find a little bit of separation from everyone as you start to ride out, and there's a moment where you can interact with him here.
So I don't mean to like put anything out there for him, but the way he usually acts, the sword I gave to Lucius to give to him, I think at this point he would have actually tried to give it back, and that's what prompts me to like give this oath of fealty to him. Because I don't think Lucius explained it right. The sword wasn't to be his, but to tell him, I'm yours till the end of the road.
Okay.
You are the son of Uther. I am your knight. And that is my oath to you, not only as the man that raised you, but as a knight of service.
You physically gave him the sword, though, right?
I gave Lucius the sword.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've seen
Yeah.
Finnegan
So,
since.
yeah, we'll say he does try to give it back to you. He says, I need my knights swords, not literally. And you serve a different king than me. You were my surrogate father, the only father I ever knew. You've done your part. And then far more than I deserved.
Nay, Arthur. If I have done my job right, it is far more than this land deserves. And besides, I've got the ornamental sword at home. That's the one I usually carry into battle, and I never use it anyway. Figured you'd be more used to it than I.
If it is your gift to me, then I will hold it. Give me an intrigue roll -5.
Intrigue -5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you trusting? You're trusting, right? Are you...
I am actually a little more
Okay,
suspicious than trusty.
Test trusting or suspicious, whichever one. You only test the other one if you fail the one.
This is Finnegan. I'm gonna test trusting first because I want to succeed, and I fail.
Okay. Test suspicious.
I also fail.
Yeah, you're not sure. Like, yeah, intrigue -5.
Okay. I did succeed that one.
Yeah, with a mixture of trusting and suspicious, it's like you can't really tell what, but something bothered him in that exchange. But it wasn't like the gift of the sword. He doesn't speak up about it, and he doesn't seem like he wants to, whatever it was. You can tell it's not anything to do with your relationship with him or the gift you gave him. It's like nothing about that.
If you need me, I will be there. Just say the word.
I thank you for that, Cormac.
I do wish to host you at the actual my manor at some point, but I understand if you are too busy.
Well,
We do have a war to wage, after all. Cormac says with a bit of a smile, standing at his full height as he's starting to head off towards the battle.
He'll say, with what will come, I'm certain that Nanteleod and I will be close in allies.
That would be my hope. Farewell out there. I hope to see you again.
Yeah, and with that, he rides off. Okay, so we move back now. Where did I leave off with you in the battle, Bert? Oh, the oath. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna get you to give me a as you're fighting and you realize that you're like what you're fighting for. We're going to give you another loyalty, which is a weird one, but especially as a person. But this is going to be loyalty to Finnegan.
How would that interact with my love of Finnegan?
Differently.
All right.
That's the short of it.
Hey, I wanted to ask.
Yeah. 2d6 plus 6.
2d6 plus 6.
Nice.
Okay. So you'll have 25 glory for that round, and then collateral. No collateral damage. We move to Rain, who critted, and then I'm just getting click through again.
Yeah, that's me trying to make sure. I've got a highly mechanical.
Yeah, if you want to just go ahead and mute them.
My bad. Trying.
If you use CRISPR, it should never pick up any stuff like that, though. You set your CRISPR filter on. I've heard someone that lived above a band, or like above a bar, use CRISPR, and they couldn't hear the band. Okay, so Draxer.
Yes.
You see one of the smaller units. Give me a heraldry test.
Oh boy. Oh wow.
Okay. You know that heraldry is not from this land. Like, it's none of the major houses. And you saw with the way they got off the boats, you're thinking these are likely mainland Saxons from Saxony, which would explain a lot for the numbers that they're getting here. You see one of the smaller groups, they have some sort of ritual seems to be happening. They're guarding this bearded man in a robe. You see he reaches down and cuts off the head of one of the soldiers, and then takes the blood and starts to paint his face with it. As a Christian knight,
Yeah.
how superstitious are you about what you're seeing here, and does that devilry need to be addressed?
Well, see, that's the problem with Rain is he's not overly blatant about that. He's kind of split spiritually and worldly. So, I mean, he hits all the nice virtues and everything, but he's not.
What's your hate
fanatic,
Saxon?
Actually, actually, it's only a 14.
Okay. I will add that it's colored by your hate Saxon. This isn't just
Oh,
Christian, or this isn't just British pagan ways. These are Saxon, Wodanic ways.
who was the person that he decapitated? Was it a Christian knight, I assume, or
It was a knight of.
yeah?
You can test something if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm trying to consider here.
Is this a matter of just, or is this a matter of something religious? Is it spiritual, or is this just? Because we just add something to your sheet that suggests you're a bit arbitrary when you're on the battlefield.
Yeah, he's very arbitrary. So I'll try to see if it's spiritual. Yeah, it would have to be it being religious. I'll roll it anyways just to see what pops up though. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I took offense to it clearly.
Okay.
An affront to God.
You have an opportunity to lead your men into a charge against them.
Absolutely, we're going.
Okay.
Full tilt.
Okay, so you're going to be testing three traits.
Okay.
You need to beat a 7, a 5, and a 3. With these, you're going to be testing your horse, your weapon of your choice, and what was the third one? Battle. So you get to tell me which one you're testing against to try and beat 7, which one you're testing to try and beat 5, and which one you're testing to try and beat 3.
I'm trying to beat A3.
Yeah. So you're trying to succeed at a 3 or higher, succeed at a 5 or higher, and succeed at a 7 or higher.
All right. The 7 or higher, I'll use my sword skill. Or actually,
Okay.
if it's charged, it'd probably have to be, well, sword should be fine. It's not
Yep.
a first charge, so.
Yeah, exactly.
So sword for the 7, the 5 will be horse, and then my battle will be the 3.
Okay, let's see it.
And that's a flat roll, right?
You can passion for the round if you want, but otherwise, yes.
Let's do hate Saxons then, since it's motivating this. Let's see. Give me whatever bonuses I can here. Hopefully. There we go.
Got it. +5 and tick 8 sex.
Yeah, come on. That's actually dropped from where it was originally. It used to be 17.
You just saw one of them ritualistically cut off a.
Yeah. And
Knight's
they're,
head.
they're mainlanders apparently. So, yeah. All right. So let's see here. Let's start the battle first. Nice. The general tonight apparently.
That's good. That's really good.
Oh, okay.
Look at you go.
Yeah. Oh, almost got the troll.
That was a really high. That was exceptionally lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you guys make short work of them. Like, it's just you come in and you guys are like the you're like Aomir on the orcs here. This is just you guys trample them, and you actually are able to run through the priest that just took the head.
And even better, I'm going to take time if I can to actually stick him on a pike.
Ooh. I will allow that. I want you to take either vengeful or cruel. Your choice.
Well, let's see. Vengeful works. Yeah.
Vengeful. Perfect.
Yeah, vengeful. Yeah, works. Yeah, he's actually more vengeful than he is cruel. So. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you make a statement there.
Yeah, exactly. No forgiveness for that.
Okay.
Okay.
And just for Bert, that's 28 glory just off the crits. Then he gets another 50 glory because that was a heroic opportunity. So that one's 78 glory for Rune on that crit battle round.
Yeah.
That might be Rune's best, or not Rune, Rain. Sorry, that might be Rain's best battle round.
Single round of combat. Yeah. In a single round. Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, we move to Wergar. For Wergar and Yepa, if you both can give me your battle rolls, please. All right, we'll go with Kalas first with the success on the 1. You have an encounter. You are by default facing Irimembr. He has with him a great spear skill of 13. I don't think you want to fight the other guy. He's probably better. Yeah. Great spear of 13 is probably your better bet. You could take the sword of 16 if you wanted to. That's still a -5 though for his sword. So technically the second guy could be actually easier to kill. If you want to, you have to make a battle roll to switch opponents. Wergar, do you want to switch opponents to the sword
I'll just
guy?
fight the great spear guy.
Okay. In that case, we just move right in. You tell me whether you're fighting prudently, valorously, or recklessly. Prudent is 1 round, valorous is 2, reckless is 3.
I'll fight valorously.
2 rounds? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, and the other guy would have been on a horse. Never mind, because he's one of Siagris's men. So, okay. So with that in mind, we can start with the exchange. First round of 2. He fails, you hit. You guys are doing excellent this battle. Well, Evray had a rough round. Yeah. And okay, 12. What's he got? It's got a great spear, so he's only got 5 armor. Okay, so he takes 7 damage as we move into the second exchange. I have to do this because it's just GM rights, but the only way he can hit you is if he crits. He misses.
Hey, I am rolling terribly with damage.
Yeah, no doubt. Lots of ones. But thankfully, he doesn't have very good armor. So 6 + 7. You get shifted in battle. You're not able to follow through with that, but whatever. You did your damage to him. Whoever faces him is, going to be able to follow through. As a result, what was that? A 1, right? Wait, you rolled a 1 on your battle, right? I've been giving you the wrong thing this whole time. Whatever. We're gonna treat it like it's you rolled a 4 to 6 because that's what I gave you on accident. I gave you an encounter, not a duel. So you're gonna get 15 glory, and then your collateral. You take no collateral. Sorry, make that 20 glory, Bert. You did hit him, you just didn't kill him. We move to Yampa. Yampa rolled for battle a 12. Yampa, roll me 2d100.
Coming up. 5.
Okay. All right. You see, I'm just saying who this would be here. You see in the front lines that there is a unit under Sir Saravis that have kind of waded out to the edge of the water, and they're actually fighting, but you can tell that the enemy's boats are moving around them and they're about to be overwhelmed. You have an opportunity to sort of help them out, and to give them warning that they're in a bad position if they keep where they are.
Yeah, no, I'll help him.
Okay.
I will try to move my unit to both
Yep.
warn him and protect his flank.
Okay, give me. You're gonna make a. This is going to be a 5-3-3. So you got to beat a 5 with one of your skills, a 3 with another skill, and a 3 with another skill. Your skills are battle, orate, and weapon skill of your choice. Orate to project your voice in a way that you can give warning.
Orate is going to be the very awkward one, and then weapon skill.
Ooh, oh, the crit might have saved you. Okay, so you can tell that as you fight your way through the enemy, you're not able to project your voice in a way that gets his attention, but you double down and you start cutting through men. And as a result, yeah, so we're going to assume that's at least stalemate, if not a +1 in your favor. So they do just kind of barely notice, and they're able to potentially fight their way out. So I'm going to roll a d6 here. And on a 1, Saraviz and his men are doomed. Everything else they get out. Okay, they managed. Him and some of his unit managed to fight their way free. So you did save them. That is worth 25 glory for you, and no collateral damage. All right, we go back to Evray. Evray, you're gonna make me a battle test.
Alrighty. Do I get healed anymore, or is this to determine that?
To determine that.
Okay, let's see. Okay.
17. Okay. You see that mercenary horsemen has actually managed to move their way into the back line here, and they seem to be moving, like clear the forest all of a sudden, and it's like they're coming out of nowhere. You have an opportunity to engage with him. You can fight prudently, recklessly, or valorously. So prudent is 1 round, valorous is 2, reckless is 3.
I will do valorous because I'm hoping to keep him from doing it all together.
Okay.
And not just like smacking him as he runs into
Right.
our reserves.
Yep.
Do I roll battle again, or do I roll sword?
No, so you are going to actually, let me just pull an enemy. Angle Fool. We will replace Great Spear with Spear, because it just makes more sense. And then he has a horsemanship of 8.
Well,
yeah. So he has a spear of 17 though, and he's gonna turn towards you if you're there to face him. So when you're ready, do you want to be mounted for this? You have the opportunity that will make sure that you're not in a negative. Yeah.
to be mounted for this.
Okay.
And given how much Everett loves horses, yeah.
Okay. All right. When you're ready, this will be an exchange.
Let's go. I'm impassioned only lasted for one round, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm used to scenes, not battles, sorry.
Yeah, you're all good.
Oh, Everett, why are you so bad? Okay. He's so bad. How much gets past my armor, Bob? You want to tell me
8.
how bad this is? Give me a second.
You unconscious?
Oh, yeah. Well,
Okay.
oh, yeah, I'm down.
You're down?
Not dead, but I'm down.
Damn. Okay. So there's bad news. You have to fall off your horse.
Oh, yeah.
5 more.
I am still somehow miraculously alive.
Okay.
I have one.
1. All right. Your squire will definitely tend to you after that. So roll me a d20 and get a 17 or under.
Why?
Well, you're not at risk of dying, at least. All right. Good times. Well, Everett, once again, despite having a 20, I'll note.
Despite having like a 20 sword, 20 battle, 16 horsemanship, like he's a great knight if he just rolls like a 5 to a 9 at all times.
Yeah, your squire's not very attentive. She hates you.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Apparently. All right. Well, we don't really have a secondary character lined up for you.
Oh, yeah.
If
that
you'd
was my secondary character.
Yeah. 2 options. If
Okay.
You don't have to sit here all night if you don't want. You're welcome to exit if you want. If you do so, there's two options. One, I can cut the cameras over for the boys once you disconnect, because I'm editing this anyways. Alternatively, you can put your shield up and just leave yourself muted until it's over.
Do you want? Does it work to? I know this is silly, but shut off my camera and then just listen. Or
No, but you can shield your camera, can't you? Don't you have a shield?
Oh yeah, I have a shield. Yeah, I can just
Yep.
shield it. Sorry, I didn't know that
Do-
was what you meant by
Do
shield.
you want to do that?
I can just do that, and then I can still listen in and joke around and have fun without
Okay, sounds good.
ruining
You're
all the
welcome.
cameras.
Thank you for joining us, and sorry that went bad. We will note that
It's
Everett
okay. He's alive.
he does still get 10 glory, and he did face an enemy that could have otherwise hurt somebody else there.
Yeah,
So-
he was born a knight, made to be mediocre at best. So,
All right. Well, thank you for joining.
Yeah.
All right. We move next to round 4, and we're gonna skip the whole cinematic moment in this round because we already had Bert's in the middle of the round, so that'll be this round's. We start with Bert rolling a d20 plus 2 for Nanteleod. But I can see it. Bert's like, I rolled well. Why do you gotta roll higher than me when I roll well? Okay. The tides begin to shift a bit, at least for the moment. You guys will be fighting in a losing state for this round. So we start at the top of the round. I got everybody right last round. I didn't miss anybody. Okay. We move to Trent at I was about to say above the salt. It's kind of like above the salt. You're heavily engaged.
Yeah, I'm not salty. Everything's fine.
All right, give me your battle roll, sir.
Yes, and everything's a +5 this round, right? Because of the power of birds.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Not a crit. 18.
18. Okay. Okay. You have an opportunity to take the banner of Chief Port. Now, you're not sure who this is.
Who this guy is.
Yeah.
Some guy with a big flag. Yeah.
You're able to do this. This will be the test of 3 again. So this is 5-3-3-1 or 7-5-3. Sorry, 7-5-3 for is a pretty big deal. High risk, high reward for this. So it's going to be weapon skill. It's going to be battle, and I'm going to give you orate for this one because you're organizing men.
Okay, that sounds fine. Battle, sword, and orate. All at +5s. And was it 7-5-3?
7-5-3. So you get to choose which you're rolling against which. It's easier if you roll the first one against 7, second one against 5, third one against 3, and whatever you choose. Okay. So
easy. 7 crit.
Okay.
5. Yep.
Okay.
And 3. Yeah.
Okay. Your men swiftly take charge of Port's banner. Now Port has a significant number of men here, so they will fold into other armies, probably into Wessex for the most part.
Sure.
Just for organization wise, but it's enough to scatter them a bit, and this is going to be a pretty significant thing for you. So you get 38 glory from that.
Nice.
And
The power of Lug blesses us.
no collateral damage.
Nice. Cool. 38 plus crit. Roger.
All right, we move to Bert next.
All right, then.
Give me your battle roll, Cormac. Let's see where this is going.
Well, that'd be a bit of a crit there, wouldn't it?
Hey, look at that.
First crit of...
my brother.
Okay. Let me just see one thing. I want to get this name right. I forget Ayleigh's got a couple of sons. Yes. Give me a recognize roll +5 or a heraldry roll +5.
Recognize or heraldry? I will do recognize.
Okay.
That would be a success.
This is Kissa or Sissa, the son of Ele of Salciax. He is not the heir, but one of the sons. He arrived from the mainland more recently, roughly like 15 years ago now, but more recently than his father. He arrived in the port town of Andorita, something like that. So he is said to have starved the residents for weeks after the town surrendered, and then he sacrificed every inhabitant, man, woman, and child. You have one of two options here. You can move to rout his army, at which you really don't get any chance to like address him directly, or you can move to duel him, which will be life or death probably.
You know what? There's a difference between taking over a town and then starving its inhabitants and then sacrificing them to some false god. I am going to put this man in his place, which is going to be on his knees before me.
All right. I'm just going to note that he does ride upon a horse.
Well then, I guess I am too, aren't I?
Mm-hmm.
Although, to be fair, if he was going to be unmounted, I'd have unmounted for him just to make sure he knows I'm better than him.
All right. So he is not looking to charge, obviously. He's going to move up to you, and he is fighting with an axe, battle axe, and a shield.
I mean, I'm hammer and shield, so.
All right. So when you're ready, this will be an exchange.
Well, I believe that my hate Saxon is going to have to come into play here.
Okay.
Of course it does.
Okay, so you will be melancholic at the end of the battle. Actually, I'm going to use the 6th edition rules because we're kind of using the 6th edition rules for this right now. You have to test hate Saxon again, and if you succeed, then at the end of this battle, you'll be melancholic. But you still suffer the -5 immediately if you become melancholic. So you have to confirm your crits, your fumbles now. So, but you confirm it not by failing, by succeeding. So you will become melancholic at the end of this exchange.
So if you fail something, you want to continue to fail.
Yeah, because it's like I'll verify that, but that's how they did it on. It made sense to me. So it's like you try to draw on this passion, and then you're testing to see if the passion is truly meaningful. So it's like if you fumble a passion at 19, you're more likely to be melancholic about it. Or if you fumble a passion at 8, you're not as likely to be melancholic about it, right? That's the idea.
Alright, so everything at a -5 instead of a +5. Alright.
Heir of Job, man. Let's see it.
Did you say melancholic after the battle or now?
The -5 is automatic, but the melancholic part isn't right away.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, unfortunately. I'm going to test something here. Okay. He wasn't going to be a slouch, obviously.
No.
But I wanted to randomize how much, and he maximized. Could have been worse. And then, so he gets 5d6 damage on you, and then he gets to potentially not all your shield applies. So,
yep,
that's how axes work. So, you only get 2 of your 6 shield this time.
So, 12 instead of 16. Yeah. So I take 7.
Take 7 damage.
All right, that wasn't great.
No, it wasn't good. It wasn't a good start with the failed passion.
No, nope. It's just gonna get worse from here.
We'll see. Maybe you'll get a strong hit on him. He's not rolling like 30, so he's only got a +2. So you could roll a 1 +2. It's possible.
Yeah, because it's for the entire scene. I can't. All right. Yeah, I mean, I've thrown down the gauntlet. I've got to man up for it. All right.
That would have crit, wouldn't it?
No.
No, it wouldn't. Okay.
Nah. It would have
Um,
beat him, but it wouldn't have crit. Actually, hold up. Actually, if I succeeded, it would have crit, but no.
Okay. He does 18, but you only get 2 your 6 shield.
All right.
He's whittling away with you with these strikes. He's not the most what's your size? You're taller than him. He's 18 size.
Yeah, I'm size 20,
Yeah.
so. All right. Let's
He can't fail, and he can't roll lower than that. He only does 10 that time, so not enough.
It'll be fine. Jesus,
Ting.
has a fickle relationship with you, but it'll come around.
cool.
Okay.
I have to beat him. I can't let him get away with something like that.
Ooh. So he gets 12 through your armor.
Okay.
All right.
I'm still up.
You're still up.
Mm-hmm. Not even a major wound, but still up.
Okay. All right, Cormac. We need that. We need over 13.
I can't.
Not over 13. Sorry, we need a crit 13.
I need
Exactly.
I need a 13 on the die.
Yeah, crit 13.
Lucky 13. That's not it.
That's not a 13.
6 more. He's whittling you away.
And that's me falling unconscious.
2 more as you hit the ground.
Cool.
Give me your squire roll, Cormac.
Alright. Orion is now 18 years old.
I don't mean
runs
to
into the
laugh,
dagger
but it's like a
jabbed in the
nervous level of like, are you fucking kidding me? It's okay. So Orion actually moves up to drag you to safety, and Sissa cleaves him right in the throat.
Cool. Cool.
Okay.
Was he fighting near the shoreline?
Yeah, we're gonna see if anyone gets an Oracle opportunity or heroic opportunity this round, Bert. They might have an opportunity to help you out. Otherwise, I'm not sure this is gonna go well.
All good.
Okay, we move to Drax next.
Oh, okay.
Give me your battle test.
And that reset now, right? It's the new round.
Correct.
Passion, yeah. Okay. Let's see how this works. 7 to pass.
Okay. 7. You have an opportunity against another opponent.
Okay.
He looks like he means this, and he means to kill you.
Okay. Mounted or unmounted?
He is unmounted.
Okay. It's not a duel though. He's just trying to kill me. Probably after what I just did.
It is a duel.
Oh, it is a duel. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just trying to make it thematic sounding.
Gotcha. Yeah.
He has a sword and shield, so his armor is 11. As he moves up, he's got a -5, you get a +5.
I will have to dismount. I am famously valorous.
Valorous doesn't matter. It's honor.
Yeah, but my honor's actually famous too. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're going to do that, you can tick honor.
All right. I will tick honor then, and I will dismount and meet him in battle with my sword and shield. And we're just doing a sword attack or a weapon attack, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Got him over his weapon, so go ahead and give me your damage.
Okay.
It's a 12 because it's -5, by the way. All right. He takes 4 damage through his armor. He continues to fight. We move into the next round.
Nice.
Another partial success on his front, but his armor is only 11 total, so you're in a good position here. All right, that gets 8 through, so that's much better. And
He's
his
starting to hurt a little bit.
yeah, he has to make a dex roll. Oh, he stands strong.
He's a boss, yeah.
Staggers back, but only slightly. As we move into the next exchange. Sorry, I've been giving him a -5 this whole time, and it shouldn't have been. You dismounted.
Yeah.
It's okay. I don't think it would have made a difference. Let me see. Nope, it wouldn't have made a difference for the last two anyways.
No, I had enough of a gap on him. Oh, and he missed.
Crazy.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, I just hit him with a 3. Wow. It's impressive.
Yeah. All right, give me your damage, sir.
15 more.
All right, he's starting to look pretty bad, but he's still standing strong as we move into the next exchange.
All right.
Convinced that he'll cut you down.
I mean, maybe. He's bloodlust, you know?
This is Die Kimry Britain. Nope, definitely going to you.
Yeah, and Rain is just like eerily silent and just staring at the man as he's fighting him.
Can I say one thing I love about this system is that you can whittle someone down and then one bad stroke and they're like, you're dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think it has that flavor of the movies.
Right, it's got some range there, yeah.
All right, that brings him to unconscious.
Nice.
You get 30 glory for that duel. And your collateral is
Nothing.
nothing. We move to Wergar. Collis, give me your battle roll. All right. You're in a one-on-one exchange as well, a duel with a great spearman named Horsa. Unlike the other Horsa, he's only size 15, so he's not a giant of a man. When you're ready, you do not get a height bonus from him, but he only has a 15 great spear. He does get you exactly at your armor, so you take nothing. So we move into the second exchange. Sorry, that was the wrong roll. Fumble. All right. He fumbles. We're going to give you just take your normal strike on him and add a 1d6 on top of that.
So 16.
And he falls over, like slips. That's why you get the extra. So 16. He only has 5 armor. So he takes 11 as he stands back, or he tries to move to stand back up. He's going to have a -5. You're going to have a +5. So it's one of those things where you kind of, he's on the ground and you think that he is going to you're going to make short work with him. Then he kind of lunges with his spear and surprisingly has just the right length to basically still just reach and jab you pretty well. We'll see if it's pretty good. 19 through armor.
Oh, you do. Okay.
Let me make sure I rolled that. Yeah, I rolled a 10. That's probably a major wound. So you're gonna. What do you have to test again, Trent? Is it against your con? I think.
Against your remaining HP.
What is your remaining
And
HP?
you've also got to test. Yeah, that's to remain conscious, and you've also got to test Valorous to keep fighting.
Let's start with the first one.
Yep.
So what's your remaining XP after you take 19?
15.
You have 15 remaining?
Yes.
Okay, so you need to roll a d20 and get under a 15. 15 or under.
6.
I'm not going to worry about the Valorous thing here. It just makes sense.
Yeah, it's fine. I guess we're mostly famously Valorous anyway. So I think it's...
Now, major wound, is that the one where you can start taking a little bit of damage just for fighting through it as well? Is that wounded?
Yeah, any major wound, yeah. That in addition, yeah.
All right. Do you automatically get the major wound? I thought there was a con test on con, or is that...
No, automatic, yeah. If it goes... Yeah,
con for sure had something. I remember there was a test on con somewhere, though. Is it to stay conscious?
I think I've seen a few games where you've made a con roll instead of an HP roll. It might just be, just some, inconsistency with how we've been doing it. I don't think there is, but I'm not sure. Whatever's fine.
Yeah, I don't like the
kind
health roll because it's like it's not very smooth. But we'll count it.
Because you got to do maths and shit. I think replacing it with a
versus the con should represent your grit, like how much you're willing to keep trudging on to. Versus
it makes sense to me.
Okay, so Collis, you're in a bad spot, but you are in a duel anyway, so you got to keep fighting this. You don't really have a choice.
Do I manage to break his spear since we tied, or
if he didn't crit, that would have been a tie. If you both rolled a 9, you would have broke his spear. But a crit overdoes a crit isn't a tie. If he crits and you don't crit, it's not a tie. So, but yes, otherwise you would have broke his spear. I had to think about that for a second. All right, when you're ready, you took 35. Ooh. He does not get through your shield, so there's another exchange. All right. Ty, you broke his spear. You called it. So you break his spear, and he's going to scramble for his sea axe, which he's not as good at, as we move to the next round. So he's got his little knife. He grabs it. He fails. You hit. Give me a damage roll.
Good lord.
Yeah, these rolls are crazy. You can tell you're whittling away. Like he's probably one more, even even if you're not landing full hits, like he probably can't survive more than one of those remaining. So we move to the next round. Okay, you hit him. He's got no shield. If you get double digits, he's unconscious. All right, yeah, you wipe him out. That was intense and costly, but you end up with 30 glory, and we'll see what your collateral damage is. You take 2 collateral damage over 2 wounds, so just 2 minor probably spear pokes. All right, we move to Yamba. Battle roll, sir. Okay, you got an encounter. Your default encounter is with Kedwalla, but you can fight Cohenhelm if you'd rather. I would probably recommend Kedwalla.
I'm perfectly fine with Kedwalla.
Yeah. Do you want to fight prudently, valorously, or recklessly?
Valorously again.
All right. When you're ready, sir, you're fighting this sword 13, and you're on a horse. He's not. Fumble. So give me your damage and then roll an extra d6 and then he's going to be prone. Nice addition. And then he's on his ass, so 19 minus 11. So he takes 8 through his armor, and now he's fighting from the ground at this point. So you get a +5, he gets a -5. All right, you get another successful exchange. He is going to get to use his shield here, but you're going to get a full strike. Yeah, so as you guys are separated by the tides of battle, you did manage to harm him quite a bit, but the encounter is not able to fully resolve. You're going to get 23 glory for that round. And tides of battle. So these are collateral damage. So 4 wounds over 3 hits. Or sorry, 4 damage over 3 wounds is what I mean to say. Okay. We move to the next round. This battle is bloody. There are bodies everywhere in this exchange. Let me just see here.
That's the plan. That's why we came here.
Right. I think that answered my question. We're gonna go to Yampa this round. Is there anything in your history you want to oversee here? You get a moment with that. Or wait, was it we didn't go over you yet, so it was Yampa and Drax, I think, are the 2 we haven't. So Yamp, is there anything in like on the way here, a flashback that you want to go over?
Not even anything like pertaining to the campaign. I think his flashback is him, his wife, and his one surviving daughter just having like a moment in his manor after he returned from defeating the spirit. You know, it's like a moment of peace of like finally everything is well, but I have to leave soon, so let's enjoy the moment, you know.
Yep. Roll me 2d100 there. Let's see if there's any curveballs to that.
54 and 72.
I think there's a moment for you where you feel truly at peace. Like even though you're about to go to war and you don't know what the outcome of this will look like, it's like you dealt with the demons in your backyard, and knowing that you're sending your family or you're leaving your family in a position where even if you were to pass, you know, things are where they need to be. Things are right for once. They're right, you know. It hasn't been like that. Normally you've had to leave uncertain whether your family would be alive or not. We're going to give you a tick on love family. So it really has been Rune's arc. All right, just checking something. Okay. As we move back to the heat of battle for this round, we're going to get Trent to roll a d20 plus 2.
That's how you do it. I don't know what you guys were doing earlier in the game, but that's the correct way to play
It shifts in the other direction. You guys will have a temporary winning position for this round. We start with Trent at the front here. Give me your battle roll, sir.
Okay. I have a question, by the way, while I'm rolling battle. With these flags that you steal, it's fine. 14 is a pass. Am I supposed to take it back to, like, the rear? Am I supposed to be like, fuck yeah, we stole their flag? Because it seems like hanging around with it in the front line is just...
One of your men could take it back for you. You're leading men in the front, yeah.
Yeah, sweet. I'll send a guy.
Okay. 14 in this position. You actually get a real fight now. You get a duel. Yeah.
Hey, I love fighting people.
Okay. Whitber.
Whitber. Wilbur. It's just regular German Wilbur.
Yeah.
Cool. I suppose I should roll a hate Saxons at some point in this fight.
If you'd like, it'd be for the round or for the fight.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Let's just play it straight. Let's not drag it out too much. All right, I will roll sword. He has great spear, so we'll just roll flat. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Got him.
All right, give me your. I think this is going to be probably very quick. All right.
Oh, so strong.
16, 18.
The pride before the fall.
Yeah. I think he barely stays up. I think he has 1 health left. So he's on the ground for this next fight, or next part. You know what? We're going to coup de grace him there. If it's 1, I don't even want to roll it. We'll just...
sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me roll merciful and see if I, like, let him...
yeah, right.
Offer him to surrender.
What is your hate Saxon?
10. Do you want me to roll that against it?
Nope. As long as it's not a famous. Okay. Famous, you couldn't offer him surrender.
That makes sense. I think, you know, considering the whole Ethrita situation and stuff, I don't think it's just butchering these guys for no, like...
Wessex, he'll... Yeah. What's his valor? 17? He really hates Britons, though.
Oh, yeah, he does, yeah.
But he's in a... Yeah, if you offer him mercy, he's kind of used to some of the knight stuff, so he'll accept it. And we're going to give you... We'll give you a tick on merciful and 22 glory.
22. Easy maths with the sword grip.
You take 21, 5 damage over
I'm getting fucked
1
up
wound.
by the collateral.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Welcome to fighting heavily engaged. It has more collateral, right?
Big grass rolls, yeah. Cool. Gwydir is just having a party. He's having a fantastic time. Just shouting to his men and teasing
This
them.
This is where Gwydir lives, exactly. We move to Drax next. Take a battle roll, sir.
Alrighty. Well, it's a pass.
Okay. Well, the good news is you're in a good place right now. You're just fighting an encounter. Your default encounter is with Oswi. You can try to switch to Kinbur with another successful battle test.
Nah, first one's fine.
Okay. He has a great spear, so he will negate your position on the horse.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. When you're ready, actually, before you do, prudently, valorously, recklessly.
Let's
1, 2, or 3
do
rounds.
Valorous.
Valorous, two rounds.
Yep. Okay. And I'll swing my sword at him.
And he will return.
Ooh, my first hit.
Ooh. That's not good. Is that double your size?
No, my size
Okay.
is
Horsemanship
15,
roll.
So. That's not a major one either.
No, 11 won't be. It's more that do you get knocked off your horse is the
Yeah.
big worry. Nope, you don't. Okay, so big wound, it sends you back and reeling, but you manage to keep on the horse and you turn around to face him again. All right, you said valorous, so one more exchange one way or the other.
Alrighty.
All right, you get to
Very
exchange back at him. 18 damage. I like a size 15 guy. He's got to roll a 10 or under. Yeah, he stays up, but he's quite wounded, more wounded than you were. And then the tides of battle shift, and you lose him
Right.
in the mix. As far as collateral goes, you keep fighting, and you take 5 more damage over 2 wounds.
Okay, that's light.
All right. We go to Collis next. Collis, you were in pretty rough shape with that major wound.
Yes.
What are you going to do at this point?
Sarkalis will go back to the
Reserves?
Yeah, go back to reserves. Yeah.
Okay, make a
try and
battle
get some
test.
healing done. Yep.
Okay. You managed to get back successfully. You're going to get 5 glory for the round, and you can make your squire's tests if you have multiple wounds.
So I think I
will-
took 3 wounds. So would that be 3 squire tests since I have 2 squires, or just 2 squire tests since I only have 2 squires?
2 squire tests in this case. First one successful.
Try the second one. No. I will beat that squire later, but that's besides the point.
Roll a d3.
1.
Okay, and you are in a position of I'm gonna give you a 3rd squire test against a 15-year-old. Let's see. So roll a d20 and get a 15 or under. This is a very bloody battle too. You can see like lots of men are returning to battle after. Roll another d3 then.
God damn it.
Well, 2 back. I should really offer like it should be like a slight bonus when you go all the way back for a round, I think. But technically those are pretty big rolls. If you end up with successes on all of them and 3s, you could end up with like 9 health back, right? So well, you got 2 health. We move to Yampa. Give me a battle roll.
Coming up.
A failure. Failure is an encounter at this level, so it's not the worst. Thank Trent to that, and then actually a failure, you're gonna get the worst of these 2. So it'll be the first guy. So the first guy is fighting with a sword, and this is just a regular encounter, so you get to fight prudently, valorously, recklessly.
We will do valorously again.
2 rounds exchange against this 15 swordsman who is not on a horse. Well, you failed, you succeeded. That's a good start. You did no damage to him, though. As we move to the next exchange. Fumble. So give me your damage and roll an extra d6. 18. You send him on his ass, but he's not dead or anything. You get 18 glory there and no collateral damage. All right. Okay. We move to Drax for the next round here. Is there a flashback you'd like to focus on?
The only thing that would be appropriate for or when we're getting ready to head off to war would have been similar to Runes. Is basically just family time, because after the last campaign, he finally had some time to do some of that, and trying to put aside the fact that when this is all over, if he and his cousin's still alive, he'll have to duel him and
Roll
settle
2d100.
41 and 55.
Okay. Give me an intrigue or a first aid roll.
Intrigue or first aid? Intrigue it is.
We see you ride away, and we see your wife looks a little bit off in your exchange, but Rain doesn't notice, And we see as Rain rides away, she starts to is she laughing? But then you realize, no, she's coughing, and the cough fit continues a bit, and then she looks down at her handkerchief or cloth, and you see just a little bit of blood.
Damn plague.
We move forward now to everyone back on the battlefield. I'm going to roll for Nanteleod and because everyone's rolled, right, for both. So this is Nanteleod's, and this is... Okay, so things go back to an even ground for this round. We'll come back to Trent when he's back. We're going to go ahead and move to those who are in the... Oh, you're back? So give me your battle roll if you're here.
I am here. Battle roll is a 9.
All right, you're facing this scent wine here.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cornish mercenary.
Indeed.
Cornish?
So if he's a Cornish mercenary, he's not going to be scent wine. Nope, that's the wrong one. It's Cornish garrison. Where is it? There we go. Cardick, of course. But you're fighting this guy, and he's on a horse.
Ah, groovy. There's Cornish mercenaries? What are they doing here?
All right.
All right.
I get heraldry roll.
Hell. I'm really good at those.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And some of these Saxons ride? No, you're like, oh, these are Kimry. Some Kimry mercenaries are fighting over here.
Yeah. That's the guy that I taught. It's just weird. The Saxons are getting creative with their shields. Cool. All right. 1v1 me IRL, bro.
All right, and we move to the exchange.
Got him.
All right. Just give me your damage.
Yeah. Dice rolls. 30.
He is dealt with that straight.
Yeah! He's just having a great time. He doesn't even bother looking at the shield, I think. He's just like, some guy, fight him. It doesn't even occur to him to check if this is a weird circumstance.
You will get 25 glory and collateral damage of...
Can you stop that, please?
3 wounds through the collateral damage.
Roger. Would you say 25, was it?
What do you mean?
Glory, sorry.
Yeah. But Bert's still tracking that.
Oh, yeah, all good. Cool. Thank you.
Okay, we move then. Why don't we get a battle roll from Drax, Wergar, and Yampa? Speed things up.
All right. I fumbled.
2 fumbles. We're going to start with Collis, who didn't fumble. Collis, with a 5, you have an encounter. Your default opponent is the 18 Great Spear. You can cut over to the 18 Sword if you'd rather, as an opponent. Oh, wait, you're still... Sorry, you are still... What do you want to do this round? Because you're in reserves. Are you staying for another round? You are muted, maybe.
Yeah, I'll just move into disengaged.
Disengaged? Okay.
Yes.
Your squires can still tend to you here in disengaged.
I mean, do I have to take a wound for them to tend to me?
That's a good point. They already tried. All your wounds are trying to be tended. What we'll do... Yeah, so we'll say no, you can't. So you move into disengaged. Your near Nanteleod's unit, yes?
Yes.
Okay. You battle roll is 5. Nothing prominent comes your way. A couple of javelins. They don't get through any of your armor. One sticks to your shield at one point. You get 5 glory. That's your round and disengage.
All right.
We cut over to our fumbles now.
This should be entertaining.
The enemy have started to swarm, and you're starting to realize their numbers, even though you had 8,000, they're probably slightly more than you. As they probably thanks to the well, who rolled that successfully? Whoever rolled the heraldry, was that Rain? I feel like someone did.
Yeah, the mainlanders.
Yeah. It's probably the mainland support that they're getting. Okay. These are just going to be collateral damages. It's higher in a fumble state, and this is from the swarm. So we'll just do it. Yampa and Drax.
That could have been worse.
Yampa, you take not 22, sorry. You take 6 over 3 wounds. Drax, you take 4 over 3 wounds.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So we're nearing the close. This is meant to be a long and bloody one. Thanks for sticking around, guys. We move.
It is.
Yeah. Okay. We move to the next exchange. We start with. I'm just going to go ahead and roll. 22 for Nanteleod. 20 for. Okay, Nanteleod is just slightly ahead, so this is going to stay as a stalemate. Neither of them failed. Neither of them critted. This is just a long and bloody battle as it's moving into the late afternoon at this point. We start with Gwydir in heavily engaged. Staying heavily engaged, sir. Continuing to fight. Might be muted.
Sorry, yes, I am. I've taken a lot of little wounds, and is still, so he's fighting on. Battle 15.
Battle 15. Heavily engaged. 15. Roll 2d100.
14, 11.
Okay. I need you to make a recognize roll plus 10.
Okay. That would have passed anyway. Look at me go.
Okay. You are fighting through, and you're just killing guys left and right. That's what we've seen from Gwydir with his insane sword capability.
Yeah.
As you do, you kind of look down for a second, and you're like, there's a brief flashback where you remember seeing Cormac's new coat of arms. He was proud, and he showed it to you. And you see one of his men dead on the ground, and then another. And you look down across the way, and you see Cormac on the ground. Cormac, how much health did you have remaining?
Muted?
Muted.
Potentially.
So, 5 rounds ago, I had about 5 hit points. I had
Okay.
5 hit points before my squire fumbled the squire. So whatever's happened since.
Your squire fumbled because he was murdered. That's what we established. And I think they went to swift work on the rest of you. What I'm going to do here is offer Bert a roll. I'm going to give you... You can make me roll if you want, or you can make me... if you're going to call even or odd on a d20, I'll roll. I'll call even or odd. If you get the number, if you get the odd or even, you are left alive unharmed. People just moved past you and they slaughtered some of your men. If you get the odd, you are either maimed or killed. I think because your mic's not on, I can't quite hear you. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got my mic all the way over.
Yeah.
I apologize.
You're good.
So, back to what I was saying. If it's a matter of,
Even or odd. Let's start there. I want to keep this moving quickly. I know it's an important thing. Let's start with that.
I'm gonna go with odd.
Okay. You are left alive.
All right.
I will attempt to get him.
Okay.
Yay.
You need to make either a first aid roll yourself or a squire test.
Well,
It's not
There's a
the
fun
threat of
way
the
of doing
enemy. It's the threat of overall battle, but you don't. There's no opponent here currently.
yeah.
Like Sis is not here. This isn't one of those
gimme
things.
is I just gotcha. The gimme is I just send Athrida because she's 20 pass. The more interesting one is I roll love family and then I roll my first aid, which significantly worse chance of succeeding, but it's interesting.
Either
What do you
or.
think?
I'm fine with if she's 20. That's just the right of keeping a squire alive long enough to do that. So
That sounds right. Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna roll love family. I'm not passionate
okay.
purposes.
Okay.
So it's not a crit, not a fumble. So I think
plus
I'll
five?
just go F3.
Oh, F3. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been a crit on mine. Anyway, Frida is
Okay.
looking
F3 manages to get him on his horse. Maybe it's left.
right. Yep.
And
Probably on
I
a
think maybe
yeah, on a horse. We'll say what do you want her to do with him?
I think she should just take him to the back. Like he's alive, right?
Yep.
I'm more or less okay. I think he's not dead. He's just badly wounded. It'll be okay. She can get him to the back. We're kind of safe-ish at the moment from being heavily engaged. So I think he's just going to stay here and keep fighting and send her take him back, assuming that there's a safe route.
Yep. I mean, she's capable.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. We're going to
Look after him.
She'll do so, and we move then to Drax and Yampa and engage. When you both roll me a D20, a battle. Sorry.
You said it's starting to feel like we're being overwhelmed and such right now, right?
More in the front line. But yeah. Actually, I did say that. Yep. You guys are starting to feel it now. It's like a slight overwhelm, though. It's not like
Okay, so it's not like we're worried about being completely.
No, it's more like you're being pushed back off the shore.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll hold off for a second then on impassioning. Yeah.
You're being pushed back into the swamp off the shore.
That's not very good.
Okay, so failure on Rain. We're gonna start there. Failure is a duel, so you're left with an exchange. Cuthard of Wessex with a sword of 18.
Pretty close matchup then.
All right, when you're ready, he's at a -5 because he's not on a horse. But you're probably getting off your horse again, aren't you? Or are you not?
If it's a duel, yeah.
Okay.
So
You are wounded. I will note that.
I am, but I'm still only slightly below half of my max, so
Okay.
I'm not like completely wrecked yet.
Okay.
That can change real quick here, though.
That's good. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mere damage, sir.
It'd be 18 with my religious bonus.
You have better armor than him, so that hurt more than it could have. And 18 is over his size.
Yeah,
He's not. Oh, he stays up though.
Yeah.
It's not very
That's nice
dexterous. Yeah.
roll. Or very strong for a Saxon.
Yeah.
Oh, he's from Essex. Yeah, that's wow. Okay, that's surprising. Next exchange.
Let's say he's old. Makes sense.
Yeah, fair. Yeah,
Low
last time I
strength, low
fought an old
dex.
guy got stuck with a rustic spear.
Yeah.
So I don't
I cursed you.
take that for advantage. Yeah.
Okay, another round.
Yeah, see, there you go. There you go.
I brought out your weakness.
You sure did.
4 damage and dex
okay.
test on you.
Dex test.
Horsemanship. Or wait.
Oh, horse. Yeah. No,
Are
I'm
you-
on foot.
Yeah, dex.
The duel, so I'm on foot. Yep. Dex is bad. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
You lose your footing. You did get off your horse.
Mm-hmm.
He waits for you to get back up. Just once.
Okay. I'll actually give him a salute with my sword. I didn't get to my feet.
All right, and then we move
Trade-off.
to the next exchange.
There we go.
That was his
Here's
mistake. Yeah.
that. Yeah. Should have finished me off when he had a chance.
All right, damage and crit damage, sir. and the +2.
All right, so base damage would be 23, and then 11 more. That was a terrible extra roll.
It doesn't matter. He's done.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yep, he is unconscious. You're going
I
to.
won't do anything with them.
Okay. You get
I'll let him go.
25 glory.
Nice.
Ooh. 7 collateral.
I'm in some pretty rough shape after that, but I'm not dead yet.
Okay. It's over 3 wounds.
I am over 3 wounds. Man, my squire's gonna be busy.
Yeah,
I have a total of 9 separate wounds on my sheet right now.
for sure. We move next to Rune. Rune rolled what again on battle?
I
4.
also have 9 wounds.
You rolled battle 4, is that correct? Rune?
I think so. Yeah.
Battle 4. You have an encounter. Default is Oswolf. You could switch to Canaglis with a battle test.
Sure, I'll try to switch because I am smart and I don't want to die.
You switch. You need a high battle roll, 13 or above, so that's good. You switch to the opponent with a battle axe 15. He is not mounted, he's not mounted. You are staying mounted, just to clarify.
Of course I am.
Okay. All right. I think the guy on Rune has fumbled like 3 times in a row. I'm almost certain of it. Like, I think you've had guys fumble.
Take it.
Yeah. So give me your damage and an extra d6, and he's on his ass.
I'm the one carrying this battle.
All right. He's gonna try to climb back up. We didn't valorously, right? Is what you said you were gonna fight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I always do valorously.
So second exchange.
But if I okay, no mind. Yeah.
All right. Give me your normal damage. All right. You lose the exchange of your opponent, but you did considerable harm to him. 22 glory. And what? Oh my. You just took a lot of collateral there. Hold on, let me just make sure I got that right. Hold on. Yep, engaged, not losing. Nope. I was over. Nope, wouldn't matter. It's 5 dice. Holy crap. You just took a lot of collateral wounds. You get pincer. This is that. Remember that over that swarm? You're feeling the swarm now. So 27 minus 16, you take 11 damage over 2 wounds.
Damn. That might actually knock me out. Where is it? Conscious, yeah. I am unconscious.
Rune
Oh, damn.
falls unconscious as from a javelin strike and a spear poke. Take 3 more damage as you fall off your horse. Give me a squire test to make sure that your squire pulls you from safety.
Caval de Henry. I know that you can do this. I know that you can save me. Find the shit there.
Right? Yep. He pulls you to safety, puts you back on your horse, and starts to guide it off the battlefield, out of harm's way. We cut to Collis. I need a battle roll, sir. You are still staying in disengaged, is that correct?
What do the tides of the battle seem? Does it seem like it's a teetering out, or it's still going like really strong?
It's still a strong stalemate.
Okay. He'll go to engaged, and then let me make that battle roll.
Okay. You move to engaged, and you end up in an encounter. You can choose. You've already succeeded at battle, so you can choose the enemy of your choice out of those 2, and you can choose
I'll
whether
go with Beortic.
Beortic. Okay, and then prudently, valorously, or recklessly.
I'll go recklessly. Might as well.
Okay. 3 rounds exchange.
Yep.
Aren't you low? You sure you want to do that?
I'm at 15. If I'm gonna go
Okay.
down, then I'm gonna go down. It is what it is.
And this is against Beortic.
Yes.
Okay, so
Is
he'll
he
have a
on
minus
horseback?
5. Nope.
Oh, okay.
So you get +5, he gets -5. Failure, you succeed, give me your damage, then roll again. Oof, that hurts a bit.
There we go.
All right, and you can go ahead and give me your damage and crit damage. It might be the end of him. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this one's different than... Yeah, he's dead. You make short work of him. You get 22 glory. You do take collateral in this position. I will note that. No, you don't. No collateral damage. All right.
How good are dice?
Collis, give me an awareness roll.
No, we're-
Rain, give me an awareness roll.
All right.
Oh, I actually did it.
You hear something behind you. Commotion in the battle.
Is this bloody Matic getting mind controlled?
We'll say that the two of you, Rain and Collis, are near each other. As you turn to look, you see that a cavalry has crashed into Nanteleod's unit and
Oh,
disengaged. It looks like they came from the tree line. What do you two do?
Completely caught off guard, it seems, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Rain would belt out, protect the king. He just kind of glances at Collis, and he'll make, and if he can gather anyone that's left around, he'd try to get back there to try to assist, like slam into the other cavalry that just hit the king's line.
What about Collis?
Sir Collis would try to gather any men around him, and wherever they charged in from, he'll try to circle around that and charge into their flank.
Okay, you're going to try and do a maneuver. Okay, so we're going to give you both tests here. For Drax, it's going to be 7 weapon skill, 5 battle, 3 orate. And for Collis, it's going to be 7 battle, 5 orate, 3 weapon skill.
Okay.
Can I attempt to impassion with this?
You can.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Let me know what you're
Little
impassioned
Lord.
with.
I will impassion honor.
Oh, we just got...
What was the bonus for the knight in service stuff? Because I have that as well. There was some extra trait to that, and I can't remember what it was off the top of my head.
I don't have that for you readily accessible. I'm not sure. I think you get to re-roll a certain passion or something, but I can't remember what it is.
Okay.
Someone can look it up kindly for me in the Discord.
It's not a reroll. It's a you get to add a +5 to your honor or loyalty lord when rolling a passion for those. 75 glory every year.
Right, so the bonus would apply to invoking a passion then?
Those passions specifically, yeah.
Okay, well, I am going to try to use that then with my loyalty lord check to impassion.
Okay.
That's at a +5 then. There we go.
I succeeded on 2 out of the 3. The orate roll was the one that
I
failed.
passed my loyalty lord. So I get my +5 for that.
Battle or okay.
What was my order again?
That's good though. That's crit is good there, Collis. You're gonna be successful.
Weapon +5. Okay. And battle and orate. Orate's gonna be the tricky one.
Well,
Wow.
nice.
Orate, nice. Alright, I think I passed them all. Yeah, I did.
You did. All right. So you rally men, and you guys go crashing back into them. We move to Gwydir. Give me a battle roll. Let's see how it's possible that something happens that triggers your knowledge of what's going on. Otherwise, you're up front. You are not aware at the moment. That will change.
Yep.
There are
That
ways
makes
of
sense.
communicating such things, and those will be communicated eventually.
That's fine. At least my squire's back there. She can do something. Maybe she's probably on her way back this round, actually. Anyway, whatever. Rolling battle. I've rolled a 9.
Battle 9. All right. You have a duel, sir. You're fighting you're fighting a mainlander. Also a
You
man.
remember.
Yeah. When you're ready.
All right. What's he got?
You've been
Base
one-shotting
piercing?
these guys, so
Just do it again, right? Oh, now I'm going to roll a 4. Oh, I rolled an 8. That's a 4.
all right. Give me your damage.
Okay. I've got a thing in the way of my thing.
Okay. The hell. He is on his ass after the first strike.
Nice.
And we continue.
Now I get the plus minus. Yeah.
Yep.
Sick. He's just having a great time up here. Oh,
Ooh.
crits! Double crits.
Dual crits.
Dual crits. He just gives up his own head to jam a spear into my neck.
I think he surprises you at how quick he bounced back up with that spear.
That makes sense. Yeah.
You've been crushing everybody, and then all of a sudden there's this pop up.
This guy's just like, fucking guy needs to be... I'm just restarting. I've got a weird bug on my screen.
Okay. 20 damage is what he
Okay. That's through armor. Do I get my shield, though, or just...
You get your shield.
Get my shield. Okay. That's good. That saves me a major wound. All right.
All right, and with the 16, he's unconscious because you did 21 round before. So...
4. 8. Okay, that's definitely... look, regardless of if I was aware of going to the rear, he's definitely going to the rear now because...
Okay,
yeah,
understood.
Well below half now.
No collateral as you start to move towards the rear. We zoom back in and we see Rain's unit start to make short work of this enemy, but you look down, Rain, and you see Nanteleod dead on the ground.
What?
Give me a loyalty or a homage Nanteleod roll +5 if you have it.
I just have a loyalty lord, which wouldn't apply directly to Nanteleod, I don't think.
So you have no homage or loyalty?
I don't think so. I'm looking, double checking my sheet, because I served directly under Leota Grants after I got positioned as.
You don't have to if you don't have an homage or loyalty.
I'm just checking to make sure.
Okay. While you're checking that, we move to Collis. Collis, you exchange with the cavalry that moved in, and as they ride out, your unit starts to fight with them. You realize that you're making short work with a lot of them, but there were a couple that branched away. Give me a recognize roll. Okay. You see a couple of them got away, but you slaughter almost all of them to the man. But at this point, this is not a good position for the Kimri that have gathered under Nanteleod. There's no general that would hold all their allegiances as this bloody battle continues. The army, the trumpets go out and the sounds that Nanteleod has fallen. The rest of you hear this, and if any of you that are conscious have homage Nanteleod, if it's famous, I want you to make the roll with a +5, and if it's exalted, I want you to make the roll with a +10.
I do not have that. Or do you just mean like a loyalty lord roll?
If he is your lord directly, then yes.
And you said if it was famous?
Yeah,
Do I get glory for that one?
you do. More than you realize.
I don't want it. I want my king back.
Just flat rolls, right?
Yeah. Well, +5, right? But that wouldn't be a crit. So, okay. At the sound of this, Collis, you enter melancholy. Gwydir, you enter madness.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The army, I'm not going to put us through this because we have mostly wounded people at this point. The army begins to break and scatter. And maybe we'll give each of you that are kind of conscious, like one last thought or add. Just a reminder for everybody, this is under those NDAs, right? So no one's to speak of it.
Correct.
Yep.
Or share it with anyone outside of here. That's why it's being recorded, not streamed.
Yep.
I don't know, man.
Has
You go. Somebody else go.
has Nanteleod's personal guard or anything fetched his body yet?
They're retrieving it. Yep. That
Okay,
would be our good friend Justin. Actually, let's see
Well,
if Justin.
then
Let's see
actually,
if
that's
let's see
really
if
good if it
Justin
is.
died.
That's a good
Yeah,
point.
that's
Bodyguarding.
Even
Yeah.
Justin's dead.
He fucking wanna.
Justin's dead.
Okay.
No!
Good.
No,
Good.
I did not want him dead.
I have to mark that on my
No.
notes real quick, but
Why are all the good
Rain
people
will
dying?
make sure that he guards Nanteleod's guards, trying to retrieve his body as long as possible,
Okay.
and then escort them out if he can.
We are getting some kind of audio feedback. Yeah. We cut to Collis. What is Collis's reaction here? And as the
So
army starts to
Carlos,
break.
It's a military disaster now. He, being a commander, is going to try to salvage at least something. And as people are flooding back, he's gonna try to get people to form a rear guard, pleading on their emotions of like, if you don't like have a rear guard, like we're all gonna die regardless, rather than just some of us die.
Okay. You managed to put this up successfully at the disengaged point where Nanteleod fell. And as the army starts to scatter, you're holding the line. We're not going to make you roll there. We're going to cut over to Gwydir at this point.
Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. I could see a number of different options. Either
Propose
he
one.
would just like. Oh yeah, sorry. I think he
You're
would
good.
just ride. Well, he'd be interested in riding straight towards the king and to confirm it for himself. Or maybe I don't know if the Hornford dead and defeated are the same. Maybe he's not really sure in that moment. The king needs my help, as opposed to the king is slain. Or
Recognize
yeah, I
roll
think that's
plus
the idea.
5.
Passion?
Matic
No.
around.
And that is a fail. Was Matic correct?
Matic, good questions. He was part of the rear, or he was part of the guard, right? And do the same thing, even or odd. That was a bad assault. So
Odd.
Odd.
He's dead. Unless that
Everyone
means
dying.
he's not.
Well, technically, I was gonna say that that's you calling it. You're not the evil GM, so you calling it means he could live. But if you'd rather narratively, if you want to say that he died,
you
I'm
want
cool
him
with
dead.
it. Yeah. Whatever is more thematic.
I'm gonna go with what was like the first said,
Mhm.
but I didn't
Okay.
didn't even think about it when I said it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? That's
Medic's dead. Okay.
fuck that guy.
Gwydir, you round
Yeah.
back.
Good riddance.
And as the army starts to gather and be defended by the rear guard on this exit, we see, and I'm going to get, we'll make this, what is Rain? What is your heraldry? We're gonna give this to Rain, and we're gonna give this to the three that are conscious. So Rain, Gwydir, and Collis, heraldry plus 5.
Okay.
Bumble, which makes sense because I'm insane.
Yeah.
I get 100 glory at least. That's pretty fucking cool.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice. The call, Scott.
Sir Collis, as you're protecting the rear guard and you see everyone coming through, the refugees from this battle, you see the Saxon unit of Wessex move forward. And then you hear them start to cheer as they erect a standard. And you see the standard that the Winter Prince had with the white dragon on it. And with that, boys, we're going to bring this game to a close.
Everybody's dead.
Bloody battle, yeah. Yeah.
You can see why I
Everyone
wanted this
died.
behind fog of war for now. Deadliness of this.
Yeah.
Fuck,
So,
man. What have you done?
we're probably going to see Gwydir riding off in some form of madness here. So we'll
Yeah,
figure out what
that's
that looks like. When we pick up next session, we address the death of the Winter Prince and the death of King Nanteleod.
Yeah.
That's quite
Was he
inconvenient.
still alive?
Dig it. Fuck, no one cares about Dig it.
I do, because I gotta fight him
Yeah.
after all this is
Oh,
over.
I'm going to announce all the other dead because I have
Yeah.
to roll for each of them survival, just like I did with Albans, to see who lived.
All right, we can't say
and
anything
who
to
died.
anybody. Everyone, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Man, Rain's family's getting
just-
tore up, man.
I'll
He
note that
lost
for
Jesse
Emily as
Stewart.
well. So, but we'll.
I'm still here. Sorry, I'm trying to fix the thing.
You're
Hi,
no,
Emily.
you don't need to. We fixed the cameras.
Oh, you don't need to. He's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is,
this
this
my
is
fault?
all under NDA, just for your memory. So no sharing this outward. That's why it's recorded.
Oh, 1,000%.
Yeah.
Could I have
Yeah,
been
absolutely.
retreated back to the mountains to my duchy?
You guys can
Someone
retreat
gets
back
me
wherever
down.
you want at this point.
well,
The armies
I
of
have to
Logos
retreat
of Scat.
in real life.
Yeah.
Next week, I'm going to be in the forest, so it's probably kind of good that I'm in Madness. You can just write me out for a week.
I was gonna say next week's 4th of July. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, is it the
so-
4th next week?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say you guys aren't
Heavily
gonna want to run on the 4th of July. So let's just.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't personally necessarily have anything, but I just wanted to make note of that.
Oh yeah.
I don't know
I'll do a
anything about
quick poll. If there are people that want to meet, maybe we'll do it. If not, we
Okay.
won't. I hope
mean,
you
That
guys
was
had
my
fun.
king, man.
Holy
That was my guy.
shit.
Yeah.
That was my favorite king.
I knew it was gonna
And my
happen
second
too.
favorite king.
I have a new kingdom to rule in the mountains.
Yeah, like you hold a
Independent
kingdom together. You can't even hold a fucking banner up together.
Goddamn right I will.